Okay, children, let me continue. What I said, Mandel has examined many characters. For monohybrid, he has taken only one triad, that is one character. He has selected the plants, one is tall, other one is short. Both are crossing. This is parental. This is parental. They both cross. This is the T gamete and this is small t dwarf plant. Then both are crossing together and the generation what is formed is T2. Sorry, F1 generation. F1 generation again crossing, self-crossing, F1 generation. From that we got, this is F2 generation. Okay, like that, monohybrid cross. First, from the parents, what has come, the new organism, that is F1. F1 generation again recrossing, that is F2 generation. Like that it did. You can find out in the F2 generation. Actually, we are taking tall plant and dwarf plant. How many characters are there? Only 2 characters. So, the younger organisms, what we have studied already, either father character or mother character will be revealed. But here, the new plants, that is F2 generation, how many plants is getting? By using 2, is getting totally 787 tall. 277 dwarf. How many he has taken? Totally he was doing many times researches and finding out. Totally he has taken 10,000 plants, I said. No, 10,000 plants are examined. So he is taking, after the F1 generation, F2 generation, he got nearly 787 tall and 277 dwarf. Actually, this is external. ஸோ பார்க்கும்போது டாலா ஷார்ட்டாக அப்படி தெரிஞ்சிருக்கு. ஸோ எக்ஸ்டர்னலாக தெரிஞ்சால் தட் இஸ் நோன் எஸ் வாட்? ஃபீனோடைப். எக்ஸ்டர்னல் மார்ஃபாலஜி இஸ் நோன் எஸ் ஃபீனோடைப். ஓகே, ஸோ ஆன் த லுக் அப்படி அவுட் சைடில் பார்க்க போனீங்கன்னா எக்ஸ்டர்னலாக ஸோ இஸ் மேக்கிங் த ரிசர்ச்சஸ் 787 plants are tall and 277 plants are dwarf. ஷார்ட்டாக இருந்தது. ஓகே, தென் ஆஃப்டர் தட் 5 clearly examined means the ratio is not only tall and dwarf plants, medium plants also. That is, some plants are tall, some plants are medium, some plants are dwarf. So, 2 characters பதிலாக உங்களுக்கு என்ன இருக்குது? 3 characters are revealed. Only 2 characters he has taken, tall and short. But here, tall, medium and short. 3 characters are revealed examinedly. So, that is known as genotype ratio. This is phenotype, that is xenotype. So, the ratio is genotypic ratio. Here we can see 3 different types. What are the 3 different types? This is tall, this is short, this is 3 different types. It has both the characteristics. That is tall plant as well as dwarf plant. Both the characteristics the third plant got. That is third type of plant. Seems to be tall. Seems to be tall. But closer we examine panna, there is difference between the tall plant and the new plant. So this is xenotypic ratio. External பார்க்கும்போது எல்லா பிளான்ட்ஸுமே டாலாக ஷார்ட்டாக தான் தெரிஞ்சுது. ஸோ எக்ஸ்டர்னல் திங் இஸ் நோன் எஸ் வாட்? எக்ஸ்டர்னல் மார்ஃபாலஜி இஸ் நோன் எஸ் phenotypic ratio. டீப்லி எக்ஸாமின் மீன்ஸ் டால் பிளான்ட்ஸே உங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே டாலாக இல்லை. ஒரு சில பிளான்ட் டாலாக இருந்தால் ஒரு சில பிளான்ட் வேறு ஒரு கேரக்டரோடு இருக்குது. சம்வாட் டிஃபர் ஃப்ரம் த டால் பிளான்ட். அதாவது டால் பிளான்ட்லேருந்து இது கொஞ்சம் மாறி இருக்குது. ஸோ அது போல் இருக்க பிளான்ட் என்ன சொன்னாங்க? தேர்ட் டைப் ஆஃப் பிளான்ட் இட் இஸ். ஸோ 3 type of plants are produced from that. This is known as genotypic ratio. Genotypic plant. So there are 2 kinds of plants are produced by Mandel. Phenotypic, externally means what? Outlook. Xenotypic, inner, that anatomical, அதெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு 3 kinds of plant is that phenotype and xenotype. So Mandel interpretation of monohybrid. Monohybrid I said already. So either it may be both are tall after the parentage, both the plants are tall or both the plants are short. Both the plants, both the characters it has like this, and this is known as what? Homozygous. These plants are known as homozygous. Suppose the plant is like this. Both the characters cross together and it has only this character. This is known as heterotrychous. Heterozygous because it got both the characteristics. So in all the generation from the thing is it mostly all the plants they possess both the character, that is both the parental characters. All the plants, all the organism they possess both the characters. But the first generation one character is dominant, other character is recessive. What is it? எல்லா ஆர்கானிசம் கிட்டமே ரெண்டு கேரக்டர்ஸுமே இருக்கும். அதில் ஒன் கேரக்டர் இஸ் எக்ஸ்பெல்ட் அவுட், தட் இஸ் டாமினன்ட் கேரக்டர். எது நமக்கு வெளியில் தெரியுதோ அதை டாமினன்ட், எது அடங்கி இருக்கோ அதை என்ன சொல்கிறோம்? ரிசசிவ் கேரக்டர். இஸ் இட் எவ்ரி ஆர்கானிசம் ஹஸ் பொசஸ் போத் த கேரக்டர். ஒன் இஸ் ட்வார்ஃப், அதர் ஒன் இஸ் டாமினன்ட், அதர் ஒன் இஸ் ரிசசிவ். The first generation, even if it is hidden also, for example, in the first generation, you can get what? Dominant character. In the F2 generation, the dominant character may be recessive, the second character may be dominant. Dominant character and recessive. Dominant means dominant-ஆக இருக்காங்க, எல்லாரும் டாமினேட் பண்ணுறாங்க அவங்க அப்படின்னா இஸ் கண்ட்ரோலிங் அதர்ஸ். மற்ற எல்லாத்தையும் இது பண்ணிட்டா இது வெளியில் தெரியாது டாமினன்ட். அதர் ஒன் இஸ் recessive. Okay, so the character, that is for example, first time you have seen the tall plants. The first generation you have seen only the tall plant. So tall is dominant. The second, so which is shortest dwarf is what? Recessive. So this is dominant, this is recessive. It comes out, it hides itself. Okay, the second generation, maybe the dwarf character may be dominant. Tall may be recessive. Like that, one generation to other generation, it will be changed. Clear? Then, you have to see what, if we take page number 263, underline the important one. Two factors making up a pair of contrasting characters are called alleles. For example, we are taking two factors. What are the two factors? One is T, other one is T. So, the both are joined together and this kind of thing, that is one different characters, tall, dwarf. So new generationல ஒரு tall factorம் ஒரு small factorம் இருந்தால் அதை என்ன சொல்வீங்க? Alleles. Okay, that can be known as alleles. Underline what is alleles and what is allelomorph. Two mark question it is. Two factors making up a pair of contrasting characters are called alleles. Phenotypic expression of alleles are called allelomorph. Okay, so that is phenotypic, genotypic. Externally both ஒரே போல இருந்தால் அதை என்ன சொல்வீங்க? Allelomorph. Clear? So you should have an idea what is allele and what is allelomorph. Then character, after the theory we came to know. Okay, the character which expresses itself is dominant and the character which is masked is called recessive condition. Masked means what? Closed. So in the F1 generation and F2 generation, they both fused together and got different type. That is, we are saying phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio. So first time he has taken only one type of factors, that is tall plant and dwarf plants. ரெண்டுமே உங்களுக்கு என்னவா இருக்கு? அதனோட லெங்த்தை வச்சு தான் பேஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. that is monohybrid. And is doing second time dihybrid. Di means two characters. அப்போ ரெண்டு plant எடுக்கிறோம், ஒரு plant is A, other plant is B. Here we are taking two characters, there also we are taking two characters. They are crossing together, that is known as what? Dihybrid cross. So this time he has taken, for the dihybrid cross he has taken what I said? Monohybrid. Then we have to go for dihybrid. Dihybrid. He has taken two characters, that is, he is taking, see, one is round yellow. Seeds he has taken. What kind of seed it is? Here two characters seed. The seeds are round in shape. They are yellow in color. This is one. From the other plant he has taken green and this is wrinkled green. Wrinkled green. Here two characters. This is one plant, this is another plant. The seeds, these seeds are the first plant seeds are, this is for example A plant, this is B plant. Clear? The A plant, the seeds are round and yellow in color. The B plant, the seeds are wrinkled. Wrinkled means what? Suringi poyirkum. It is in green color. Totally how many characters there? 4 characters. Round, wrinkled, yellow, green. Is to doing the dihybridization. So F1 generation, F2 generation, the same like one is dominant, other one is recessive. For example, you see round yellow, this is round yellow, capital R, capital Y. This is wrinkled green, this is for wrinkle, small r, small y. So he has taken different characters. Clear? So this is parentage. This is what I said? Parentage. They only form the thing. They are crossing together. Ear, round, yellow. Ear, round, wrinkle. This is F1 generation. From the parentage, what has come now? First generation. They both cross, round yellow, so round yellow, yellow seeds. This is only one character revealed. So this is F1 generation, F1 generation. Okay. Then after that we are crossing off. We are multiplying. Then RR. We are multiplying like this. R into R. Then Y into Y. This is one character. Both the character processed. Round, wrinkle, yellow, green. Both are present in the same like here also. They both cross-examine, then self-pollination, then checkerboard is given, they say, the tabular column. This is round yellow. Here, yellow big Y. This is wrinkled yellow. Here, okay. Round yellow, wrinkled yellow. The same like here also. Round yellow, wrinkled yellow. The same like here. So we have to cross multiply. They both are. So we have to multiply with all those things. For example, R into R, RR, Y into Y, YY. Next we have to go for the R into R, RR, Y into Y. This is small y. R into R, RR, Y into Y, Y. The same like R into R, R, big Y and small y. We have to multiply. We are doing multiplication the same like R into R, big Y into small y. Like that we have to multiply. Then second, third, fourth, like that you have to multiply. And finding out totally the ratio is 9:3:3:1. What's the ratio? 9:3:3:1. Round yellow 9, wrinkled yellow 3, round green 3, wrinkled green 1. This is dihybrid. So which is dominant here? Which is more? Round yellow is more. So round yellow is dominant and wrinkled green is recessive. So 9:3:1 is, so outlook we are seeing means what? 9:3:1. This is phenotyping. Deeply we are seeing the genetic variation. This is 9:3:3:1. This is xenotyping. So F2 generation 9:3:3:1. This is known as dihybrid ratio. So each character. So because of that, what is the result of cross pollination? They are using only 2 type of plants. At last we are getting 4 type of plants. That is round yellow, wrinkle yellow, round green, wrinkle green, like that 4 characters we have got. A new combination of things are formed. Okay, now it's clear what is the theory of Mendel. Then what are the laws based on that? So it is known as Mendel's law of heredity. What are the laws? One is law of dominant. Law of dominance. Other one is law of segregation. And the third one is law of independent assortment. Okay, so now we'll see what is law of dominance. I said already, the 2 characters are present in the pollination. One is revealed, other one is recessive. So the dominant character which is expelled out is known as law of domination. Law of segregation, that is selecting, that is purity of the gametes. Though many gametes are present, the purity, the selection of gametes is known as what? Law of segregation. Segregation means what? Selected out. Law of independent assortment, that they are not depending on, the gametes are not depending on other gamete, they are moving freely. This is known as law of independent assortment. In case of inheritance, 2 or more pair of characters simultaneously, the factors of gene, one pair of assert independently to the other. That is one pair of character independently moving with the other characters. So this lesson we have seen what is heredity, what is genetic, what is the performance of Mendel regarding this, what is monohybrid cross, what is dihybrid cross, and what are the laws put by him, that is law of dominance, law of segregation, law of independent assortment. Yes. And what is nucleus, what are the things present in the nucleus? I said very beginning. What is the genetic matter here? Genes are the genetic matter, they are present in the chromosome. What is heredity? Everything we come under, we learnt in this lesson. So further we have to continue, that is chromosome. The important character is what? Chromosome. Then what are the things present in the chromosome? What is DNA, what is RNA, and what is gene? Everything we have to see in the next lesson. Structure of chromosome, what are the kinds of chromosome? Then they made DNA. I said, now what is the structure of DNA? Everything we came to know in the next class. Hope children will meet very shortly. Thank you. Thank you, children.